Dude, it's crazy, right? Because he's one of the greatest welterweights of all time. But at this point, he has now lost 3 fights in a row. But, bro, he is on the mind of the champion, Belal Muhammad, like nothing I've ever seen in my entire life. Are you watching what's
I
happening
actually
here?
kind of think Bilal's getting it better of him on the trash talk.
But okay, even though he's getting the better of him,
Yeah.
is Belal Muhammad speaking Kamaru Usman into a title fight? Did you see the video he put up
Well,
today?
I mean, okay,
Did you
so
see the video? Hey,
yeah,
Luis,
it was the
run
one
the
where
video.
Kamaru's in the locker room, lacing up his worn-out gloves, thinking about that golden belt and all his dreams of love.
Ben, look at this video, bro.
So, I mean, one way that someone could look at this, right, is that um Usman has a big name. He's a former champion, one of the longest reigning welterweight champions. It's him, Tyron, and Georges are the 3 longer reigning welterweight champions. Leon's gonna have to win a few more to get into that category. And so one of the ways that Belal could see it is this is a guy who has a big name, who held the belt for a while, and now he's over the hill, so he could be an easier opponent for me
But is
potentially.
he over the hill? He looked pretty
Uh,
good in the Chimaev fight. I thought he looked good in the Chimaev fight.
But now that I feel like that's a little bit ago. I mean, we find an exact time and date on that.
A year.
That's already a year ago. So once you get over the hill, you get over the hill fast. And so he's 37 or 30. He's a little younger than I am. 37 or 38, I would say. And so maybe potentially he's looking at that fight versus a Shavkat. He's gonna be well
Oh,
known, but he's not. He's
Shavkat
not
is
huge
good.
yet. Or
He's
De
good.
La Maddalena is. He's big, but he's not huge yet, right? So
Well,
if he's
Jack Della's hurt. Jack Della's hurt.
okay, so he's
He's
hurt.
recovering. So it would be Shavkat if there was someone young as a contender. But dude, Usman's not washed up. Well, can we preface that you and
I would
Usman
say he's likely over the hill.
could
That
we please at least admit that you and Kamaru don't have the greatest relationship
yeah, I don't like
because
him.
it's coming
I
off
think
like that.
I think
It's
he's a
please
goon.
could you say that?
Yeah, I do not like him. That being said, I believe my judgment to be correct. In that, we have the stat. We already have the stat. The fighters over the age of 35 at 170 and under are like 2-37. So it's like
Yeah.
the facts are on my side as well. So he just fought Leon, and then you have Usman, you have Rakhmonov, you have De La Maddalena, and you have Colby. And so, Bilal's been saying Colby's name also and I think he's
He
thinking the
does
same
not like
thing.
Colby though. He always says Colby sucks, like right away.
Hates him. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I
What's
mean, I
up with
think he's
his?
looking at a big name, and that's what you want to build your name and your legacy as another big name to be across from you. And who knows, maybe Marty still got some gas in the tank, but maybe he doesn't, and maybe that's
I love
what.
his gimmick. I love
Well,
Bilal's new gimmick.
which
I'm
one?
honest. I love the new Bilal Muhammad. I love his gimmick. He's so disrespectful, bro. He disrespectful in everything. He disrespects Colby. He disrespects Us.
He's
He
always hated
disrespects
Colby
everybody.
though. Always,
Huh?
always
He's-
hated Colby.
He always hated Colby.
Yeah,
You guys all hate Colby though.
because Colby's a douche.
He's not that bad, bro. Colby's not
No,
that
you
bad.
stop it.
No, I'm serious. Colby is not that bad, bro. Like he is not that bad. I don't.
Okay, you guys,
Maybe it's because
you
you
guys play
guys are in this
golf
weight
together or
class.
something.
What?
You guys golf together. You guys are golf buddies, aren't you?
No, I'm just saying he's not that bad. Maybe it's because you guys are in the same weight, so you guys
Whatever
can't really get
opinion
onto the Colby Covington
you
thing.
want to
But
have of him, it's fine with me. Listen, we are friends. We don't have to agree on everything. I think Colby
no.
sucks. You feel free however you want to feel about him.
Why do you think he
Post
sucks,
in the
bro?
comments. Who's right? Dan, put a poll up. Does Colby
All
suck
right,
or does Colby
a
not
poll,
suck?
a poll,
Daniel or Ben is right.
a poll. We will make Luis make a graphic. Lou, make a graphic. Get the department to make a graphic. We'll throw it up on Twitter. Who does Colby suck or does he not suck?
Yeah.
And we'll throw it on Twitter to find out what people think about Colby Covington. I don't think he's that bad. Honestly.
I mean, Machado Gary's probably a fighter.
Dude, he's not
away.
he's not ready for a title fight, man.
I mean, I'm just looking at the welterweight division of like who can you the De La Maddalena guy, he's really tough, but you're telling me he's hurt. Rachmanov's really tough. So, Bilal is probably thinking, hey, let me get a big name. Let me get
That's
someone
smart.
whose best days are probably past him. And let me see if I can build my reputation here.
I don't know that his best days. I'm gonna disagree. I don't know that his best days are
Okay.
passing, but it is the biggest name, right? To beat
Yes.
Leon Edwards, then to beat Kamaru Usman back to back would be massive. for a guy like Belal Muhammad. So, Ben, last week we talked about Dana White in the cut, right?
Yeah.
The cut that Merab had, and Dana went off on him, right? And yesterday, Dana was asked about the same cut. He asked about Merab Dvalishvili, and he was asked about all this. But he thinks that Merab is just messing with him, bro. Because Merab was taking out his own stitches, dog. Did you see the video of Merab?
I mean, have you never taken out your own stitches, Daniel?
But no, bro. He was not holding, like, when they take out.
There was some funny thing. You usually use a really small scissors and tweezers is what you usually use. Yes.
He was taking Merab had these big scissors, and he's just ripping stitches out of, dude's got like weed eaters. It's like things that you use in the garden to like take the stitches out. Do you think when you watch him do that,
is funny.
It just him going, it's not, I told you it wasn't that big a deal?
Yes. I think he's trying to make light of it. I mean, that was my take last week today, as of today, when we're taping right now, I think we're 18 days away from the fight still. And so he has 18 days left to heal, and the stitches are already out. Like, I think it's a non-issue. I think Dana overreacted last week. I don't know if it was last week. Whenever the last time
it was last week on the Contender Series. Yeah.
So I think Dana maybe overreacted a little bit to that. And I think Merab's gonna be fine. And it's gonna be a non-issue. But yes, Merab he's funny for sure.
He is. He is. Like, how though? How in the world do these foreigners, how are they like unintentionally funny? Islam's hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
Khabib was hilarious. Like, this Merab dude, he's so funny, and he doesn't seem to take himself serious.
That's a big part of it right there.
Was that
he doesn't take himself too seriously, and that's you know what? It's refreshing. And that was, I think, one of the reasons I caught on is because I don't take myself too seriously.
Yep.
I let Daniel Cormier pick on me all the time. And because there's too many of these dudes that do take themselves so seriously. And so it's like, like not another one of you guys. So
no, they're all like that.
A lot of them are like that. So, a Merab is refreshing.
Why are fighters so sensitive? Dude, it's bad. I mean, it is bad. Like, bro, you know that Joaquin Buckley has still been trying to fight me and pick on me?
He's so mad at you.
Bro, why?
I don't know. Listen, I actually, so Joaquin, if you're listening to this, don't be mad at me too, just because I'm friends with Daniel. But I agree with Daniel. And I like Joaquin Buckley. I think he's a good dude, trains with Nick Simmons. I agree with you.
You better say cut.
No, I agreed. I agreed with you totally. And this is where, again, don't take yourself too seriously. You're not going to hit 100% of the time, right? Daniel Cormier, maybe you'll have a good drive once in a while, but he shanks some into the woods when he calls. That's what Joaquin Buckley did on that post fight. He shanked it into the woods, calling out McGregor. It was just ridiculous. Like, I mean, maybe if you're going to do something like that, make one line about him, but don't make the whole thing about him, right? Like, say one line, like, just to get his name in there, and then go off on somebody else. Would have been much better.
You have no idea how mad Joaquin Buckley's going to be.
Well, he needs to stop. He needs to stop. You gave him good advice.
Joaquin Buckley's going to see me in Salt Lake City. He said he looks forward to running into me. He said he's been praying to run into me. So,
well, that's what. Okay, so I mean, that's where you have a large personality, a large following, and so a lot of these fighters, like, they're almost constantly thinking. I think clout chasing is overused, but maybe that's a little bit like they want to think, what type of interactions can I get
to make people care?
To make people care. Yes.
Yeah.
That.
So Merab, when he went into the ring initially with Sean O'Malley, he grabbed his jacket.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
And why was that enough? Why was that enough? Why was that enough? And why does Joaquin?
What do you mean? That was funny. That was great.
But why? He's fighting Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just something hilarious that he grabbed it, he stole it, and he wore it. No, I don't know. Like, I was laughing. Tell me you weren't laughing at that.
I was, but I was like,
yeah.
It was because it was the red jacket. It was
a ridiculous jacket.
You thought that Michael Jackson looking jacket was ridiculous?
I thought that.
I thought it was one of the most stylish things I've seen a person wear with no shirt. O'Malley was wearing that with no shirt.
California too long, bro.
Huh?
What? In California too long. Don't forget your roots. You're from Louisiana and then Oklahoma. That shit don't fly around here in the Midwest.